This will be the last one for a while. This is Dave coming to you from the paddock here in Southern Maryland. I'm going to call this 84 days of chaos. Loving chaos, I wouldn't have any other way. I just thought I'd review my last 84 days with you. So it goes back to April 7th. April 7th, Sasha came into my life. I rescued her off the farm. And then April 29th, my daughter came home and I rushed home from Wyoming to beat her home. On May 18th, Finn was delivered and came to live with us. On June 11th, I took an 11-day trip to Wyoming with Potter Piper. On June 21st, we came back from that trip and I picked up Sean on the way home. So I had Sean and Lauren, Finn and Sasha all in the house. And then yesterday, Sean flew home to Denver and Lauren flew to Boston and then hopped the bus to go spend the holiday week with her boyfriend in New Hampshire. So, house is fairly quiet again. I had time to come over to the paddock and just be a little bit, get to take care of some things. I wouldn't have it any other way. To get my daughter home for the summer, to get my boy home for 8 days, and have the four of us together. So we'd be able to take Potter Piper to Wyoming and Jilly and have that amazing experience. Wouldn't have it any other way. But, it's been the most chaotic almost 3 months I've had in years. And all that stuff takes priority over YouTube, right? You know, in my life, my family comes first, my friends come second, my dogs fall somewhere in that priority list. And behind all that is making YouTube videos. So that's kind of what's been going on in my life. I still have to run all the finances and taxes and all that for the horse farm and run all my investments and balance all the checkbooks and credit cards and pay all the bills. So that's certainly no different than you, I'm sure, but it's just kind of goes towards the explanation of what has been going on. Where has Dave been? I've been pretty much off of YouTube. I've done a couple of backyard or dog yard chats. I don't think I've responded to hardly more than maybe 10 comments. Got the pipe rack ready to be installed finally. So just a billion things going on. No excuses, just an explanation of what's been going on this side of the camera for the last 84 days. I'll spend the holiday week here in Maryland. Then I'll head back to Wyoming for a few weeks. I'll take 80 degrees and not humid in Wyoming versus 100 degrees and humid in Maryland any day. I try to maximize my Wyoming time during these 90 days. Mid-June to mid-September is just a good time for me to not be in Maryland. Then my daughter goes back to school. My wife's gonna drive. They're gonna drive together down to Florida, and they leave like August 14th or 15th. So I need to be back from Wyoming by August 13th. Say have a day or two with my daughter, and then take care of everything. You know, my mother-in-law and the farm and the puppies, while Aunt Maria's taking Lauren back to Florida. As my kids get more adult-like, Sean's 23 and Lauren's 21. She'll graduate next April, May. We had a long talk about, just Lauren and I, just a long talk about what she sees a year from today. Currently, she sees herself living in San Francisco to support her boyfriend. A couple things need to happen between now and then, but my wife and I talked about it. She's not too happy about our son living in Denver and our daughter living in San Fran, that's for sure. Part of modern living, part of modern life. So the question will become, what are we willing to do to spend time with our kids? Some of that will be open to them coming home anytime they want, but it also entails us traveling to Denver and traveling to San Fran or wherever Lauren lands to show our support of them making those life decisions. Fortunately, if you're living at the Wyoming house, I'm 1 hour from Denver and about an hour and a half from San Fran, so it'll match my life desires quite well. Alright guys, that's it. I just wanted to give an explanation of what the hell's been going on this side of the camera for the last 84 days. I'll come back on, we'll have a live conversation. We'll probably do it from the dog yard tonight. I miss my cigars. Alright guys, signing off from the paddock. We will talk to you later. Bye everybody.